2001 KX250 with a 2007 KX250F conversion front end. The way I did it was this lower spacer right here, star nut, I'll point to it with my finger, the lower one, I took the threads out of that and used that as a spacer. The top one has threads and is the one to torque. The bottom one came off the KX250 original. I removed those threads with a grinder and used the bottom one as a perfect spacer, as you can see the top, for the spacing on the triple clamps to mount it up. Don't press your stem down. Just use this spacer from your original KX, take the threads out, and use it to slide over the shaft there. In the front, you can see, let it focus here, I just took an old bar clamp, okay, like one of these, I'll show you. Handlebar clamp, like one of these right here from a clutch, okay, and I cut it on one of the bolts protruding a little bit. I drilled a hole in the triple clamp. I did it this way because my welder's hurt right now, and I knew I couldn't get it welded, so I drilled a hole straight through the 2007 KX250F triple clamp. I threaded it 6 mil. I took these clamps and just ground on them until they were right. Put some Loctite on them, and you can see it worked pretty good. Stopped good. The way I figured it out was the distance in here. The distance where the fork almost hits the frame, right here. I just matched that on both bikes pretty much. You know, it was so far away, and I just pretty much made it that far away again. It worked great. This thing handles really good now. It's way better to ride with this front end. I used the whole wheel and the brake. I didn't want any shims or spacers, except for the one on the top. So that's how you do a simple whole front end KX250F on a 2001 KX250. Really the only mod change you have to do is this lower spacer. Just take the threads out of that thing and use it as a regular spacer instead of a nut, and you're stoked.